I need to do a budget check-in, get set up for August. So let's just take a look at where my budget is and move forward into August. Here we go. In July, for my last paycheck, July 26th, I don't have anything left to clear. As you can see here, I need 0 left from that paycheck. So I'm just going to delete this column. I don't need it anymore. And we're going to open up all these other columns. Alright, first we're going to look at the budget column for the monthly budget of August. 2 paychecks in August on the 9th and the 23rd. I'm expecting $1,784 for each of those paychecks. However, the way that my pension had worked out, that percentage was decreased, not my choice, and so I do believe I will be getting $1,795. So I am going to just adjust that, and that will give me $3,590 after my taxes and health care and pension investments and all of that. Fixed expenses, I have $400 2 times for mortgage and bills. That goes to the shared account with my husband to take care of the mortgage and the bills. I will not have any union dues this month, which is really nice. I do suspect this might go up a little bit, but I'm going to leave that general budget at $56 right now since I'm not paying union dues this month. Life insurance is $13 and change, so I have $14 that will come out on the 17th. $80 for car insurance, and I did get my new car insurance bill. The $80 is valid until mid-September. The new bill should be going down by like $3 or $4, so I'm excited for that. I know it sounds silly, $3 or $4, but saving is saving. And then I know this is technically savings, but since it's reoccurring and it's the exact same amount every month, I have $583 towards my IRA. So $1,477 in fixed expenses for the month of August. I will not have a federal student loan payment. I do believe that will start in September, but I'm not sure how much it's going to be. I'm going to estimate it to be probably in the neighborhood of $150. I'm not sure though. Hopefully they let me know soon because that would be really nice to know. I have $225 going towards one of my credit cards and $850 going towards the other credit card for the whole month, for $1,075 going towards debt. I did film a total debt update video before my getaway the last week, so I am still going to publish that. I just don't know what day it's going to come out. So it will be like going back in history, but it will show you my total debt and why I'm paying so much on this credit card. For savings, I have $100 going to my buffer account that I definitely want to keep because I don't know what my student loan payment is going to be, and that will just help me to have some funds set aside for it because I don't know what it's going to be. I have $100 for my emergency fund and $25 going towards my sinking funds, which I'm actually going to make 0. And I'm going to make my emergency fund 0. I'm going to leave the buffer here. I did not fill in any sinking funds for the month. So let's just go down here. This column right here, this is just a general budget, but here under August, I have $3,590 for income. I have $1,477 for fixed expenses, $1,075 for debt, $100 for savings, and that leaves me $938 for variable expenses and sinking funds. Next, we're going to take a look at this budget broken down by paycheck. So we're going to have $1,795 from paycheck 1 on August 9th and then on August 23rd. The date is actually correct. The year is a typo. Let me fix that. Thank you, Daryl. For fixed expenses, $400 per paycheck for mortgage and bills, no union dues. Now, my life insurance comes out on the 17th, so that will have to come out of the first paycheck, as well as my car insurance on the 20th. And then my IRA is on the 10th. So everything really has to come out of that first paycheck. My federal student loan payment, I don't know what day that's coming out. I believe it won't be due until September. So there will be nothing there for federal student loans from either paycheck. I will have money in my buffer account, just saved, sitting there, waiting to find out when my next payment will be due. And then in September, we'll get back into budgeting with the federal student loan payment. Credit card, I did say I was going to send $225 to the credit card, and why don't I just do a check-in here and see where exactly is that balance, because it could be more, it could be less. I have one more Amazon credit pending for that credit card, and then it's gonna be like $175. Let me see. Let me open up Amazon and see what my credit is going to be. $25.95. Okay, so we do want to send like $175 to pay this off. Now, let me see how much I have in my reselling account, because technically that's where those expenses came from. So let me see what we have there. Now is a good time to hydrate while I figure this out. Okay, so I have $170, so I'm actually not going to pay anything on this credit card now. I'm going to use, so what I've been doing is on this credit card, using it for anything, like if I go sourcing or to pay for anything for my side hustle businesses. And so I have enough. Once I get the credit from Amazon, I have enough to pay that off. I've already made a payment for the month, so I'll be okay there. So we're not going to send anything just yet to that credit card. So I'm going to put $175 for the monthly budget, and I'm just going to scoot it over towards the second. Well, no, I'm just not going to put it in there for right now until that income hits up here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So once the money that I just transferred hits my checking account, we'll do an update on this. Okay, so now let me go back to the credit card number 2. Since I'm not putting a payment on the first credit card, I am going to bump this back up to $425. It's kind of what I need to pay every paycheck in order to get this paid off before the 0 interest term expires. Let's do $450. We're going to do $450, and we're going to italicize it. There we go. So that way I know that that is pending. So we'll do $450 from, hold the phone. I cannot. Why did I just transfer that? I can't transfer that until the 9th. Okay. Whew, that would not have been good. Canceled. Okay. Unitalicize. We're not ready for that. Putting it back to $425. I was thinking it was a payday. It's not a payday, it's just a budget check-in. Alright, here we go. So that means each paycheck is going to be $425. If I have extra, great, I'll throw it on. If I don't, it is what it is. Now, in my general budget, I do have some savings, as you can see here in the darker purple color. I did plan to only send $100 towards my buffer account, so I just want to check in. If I leave the $50 and the $25 on here for savings in the August 23rd paycheck, let me just see. I can do it, so that's great. So I'm going to break this up as $50 and $50. I am going to send some money to the emergency account, so we're going to do $50 and $50, and then we'll do $25 to the sinking from each paycheck, and that puts me over. So we're going to have to get rid of something here. Well, I'll just reduce this to $25. It puts me over by $7, but I do believe I have like a $40 to $50 buffer currently, so that will be fine. All right, and then sinking funds. This is where I just changed my mind quite a bit. I gotta zoom out so I can see the whole thing on the screen. Sorry if that makes it small for you. So it would have been nice if I could see what the balance is there. If I just, okay, you can't see it, but I can see it on my screen now, how much I'm working with here. So right now I have $200 designated to go towards health. I'm just trying to think. I do need some toiletries for back to school, which I don't necessarily think I need to stock right away. I could save that for later. Things that I like to have, just like some paper plates, napkins, and cutlery, dry shampoo, floss, mouthwash, just some things like that in case I need them during the working day. And for health, by the end of the year, I'd like to have my deductible for next year already in savings. I really need to get a move on things to get this money under control. Alright, I know back to school there's things I'm gonna that I want to get. I don't know what to do with this right now. My transfer, you know what, I'm really not sure what to do with that miscellaneous right now, so I'm going to transfer the 193, not 200, because that will give me, I'm not going to transfer the $25 sinking funds up here in the purple. We're going to take that out. I figured out my life here. Not transferring that, but I am going to transfer $218, not to Luna and Orion's account, but to my miscellaneous sinking fund. I really don't know where I'm going to be spending this money. My main hang up is I want to see, once I get back to school, things that I might need for my classroom. We have a trip coming up later this year. I need money for, so there's just so many places that I need money. So right now what I'm going to do is just put that to my sinking fund savings account under miscellaneous, and then we will revisit, because we have to go back to that sinking fund spreadsheet on another day to update it. Okay, so then for the August 9th, that will put me at 0, which is great. Now let's look at this other day here. So out of the August 23rd, I have $300 designated for work. I'm going to leave that there. 50 for personal care. This is now after work has started. 14, we're going to get rid of that for a second. I'm going to also, oh my gosh, there's so much going on in August. My husband's birthday is coming up in a couple of days, and then I actually have a day of work. Then I have the traditional summer sleepover with my nephew. We've only done it once, but he wants it to be a tradition, and I'm not going to say no to that. And then what's after that? I feel like I have something else going on. Where's my phone? And then I have a couple of days that I'm working before I go back to work. So let's see. Oh, I have a vision appointment, so I need money for that. And there is a lot going on. It looks like I'm going to be putting some stuff on my card and then paying it after the fact. Gifts for my husband, I'm not going to spend $100, but we'll leave that. I'm not going to spend money on gas. My husband will pay for that. Let me start at the top. Okay, car. I think I have a while until I need an oil change for my car, so I'm going to reduce that by, I'm not sure how much. I really don't know. The sinking funds are really kind of driving me crazy right now. Things that I know I definitely need money for my husband. So let me just start all over. Let me just clear this out. You know, I'm leaving this in here to show you guys, just like if you are starting out with budgeting and you're just kind of not sure about what to do, and it's like, oh, well, I overspent in this category this month, but I didn't last month, but next month it's so much, and that makes it so stressful. And then what ends up happening is I'm like, I don't give enough, and then I overspend every category. So let's just do this. I have 8. If I don't have any sinking funds, you can see right here on the bottom, it leaves me with $870. So let's just transfer that $870. Wait, did I pay for it up here? Okay, let's just transfer that $870 on this spreadsheet for this purpose as miscellaneous. Then what we'll do, let me show you this. We'll come back. You may have seen this if you saw one of my previous videos. We'll come back to this site and figure out the categories and spending and all of that. I think that's the best thing to do. I think that's just going to save my sanity right now. And that will, let's do, instead of $50 each paycheck to the buffer account, let me just do $100 each paycheck. And then that will give me 118 here and 770 here. And that still leaves me, whoopsie, let me do it this way. 168 and 820. And then there we go. That is zeroed out. That way I will have some cash available to spend if something comes up. Otherwise, yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. It's making sense in my brain. Let's just do a quick recap. In the budget column here, that is my monthly budget. By paycheck here, you can see the payday columns. So I have 2 paychecks in the month of August. We'll send some money towards my mortgage and bills. Then I have my life insurance, car insurance, and my IRA savings. IRA savings is under fixed expenses because, to me, that's just a regular fixed amount. And yes, it is savings, but I can't change that. I'm not going to adjust it. It is set in stone. I mean, I can change it when I call my financial advisor. I'm just not going to do that. Okay, so then no federal student loan payment this month. Credit card number 1 will get paid off once that transfer goes through and my Amazon return goes through. So I'm not going to have anything here. Once that transfer from my side hustle business account goes to my personal account, I'll include that up here as income. No, you know what? I'm going to put it, guys, I'm a hot mess right now. Italicize it because it's pending. And then 175 right here. There we go. We're going to do $100 each paycheck to my buffer account, easy access to money. I'm going to do $25, then $50 to my emergency fund. And then all of my leftover funds will go towards my sinking funds, currently just listed under miscellaneous. We will go to my savings and sinking fund spreadsheet after that transfer goes through and divvy up where that money goes later. Okay, I think I'm good with this plan for August. Like I said, I'm going to take it day by day. I'm always checking in on my budget. Even when I'm not filming it, I do check things in the background. I do make adjustments in the background. So between now and the next budget check-in, if anything changes, I'll just update you guys with the next check-in, which, let me see. We have this budget check-in. I have my total debt update and how my credit card balance got so big and exactly what the balance is in a video coming out for you in a couple of days. And then next Friday, the 9th, is a payday. It's August now. I'm going back to school in a couple weeks, so I'm really trying to get back into my regular school routine. So I'm not sure if I'll be back to posting like 3 times a week like I had been doing. I might just keep it to 2 times a week. We'll see how it goes. We'll see when the next video comes out. Like I said, it is still summer vacation, so the videos will come out as they come out. Let me know any questions you guys have down below and I'll answer them in an upcoming video. Don't forget, I'm giving away $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers. And oh, speaking of that, I thought it was pretty cool yesterday when I was just checking the analytics on my videos. that I hit 1,731 subs on July 31st, 7/31, so 1731. And it's just, I love when I see my birthday in numbers. Anyway, I know it's kind of dorky, but whatever. So $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers. Don't miss out on that. It's free for you guys to like and subscribe and to do that kind of thing. I'm gonna try to start getting into my schedule, but I'm not making any promises. So I'll just say, see you when I see ya.